to Mr.M Talks. Today, December 14, 2023. Vedanta. Shares of Vedanta rose 3% on December 14, a day after the company said its board would consider and approve second interim dividend for FY24 on December 18. The company had in May declared its first interim dividend of 18.50 rupees a share. Vedanta's dividend outgo has gone up significantly in recent years. In FY23, Vedanta paid a total dividend of 37,572 rupees crore, compared to 16,689 rupees crore in FY22 and 3,519 rupees crore in FY21. Concerns have grown regarding potential delays in refinancing parent company Vedanta Resources, VRL, upcoming debt maturities, possibly extending beyond the anticipated schedules. This comes amid reports suggesting that VRL secured $1.25 billion from private credit lenders for debt refinancing and a new credit facility. In a late-night statement, the company said fundraising will help create a long-term sustainable capital structure and demonstrate its continued ability to access global capital markets and investor confidence in the underlying business. VRL said the loan was raised from a group of reputable financial institutions to refinance existing liabilities. The company did not disclose the names of the lenders. S&P Global Ratings downgraded the rating of VRL, citing concerns about extension of maturities of some of its bonds. The agency's action on the UK-based company's bonds was spurred by the high likelihood of a conventional default. This is because of the company's large upcoming debt maturities and weakened access to both internal cash flow and external financing, S&P Global said. The company has about $4.5 billion in debt maturities through March 2025. Listed in India, Vedanta Ltd is predominantly owned by promoters holding a 63.71% stake. So far this year, the Vedanta stock has fallen nearly 20%, underperforming the benchmark Sensex, which has risen 15% during this time. At 1:03 p.m., Vedanta Ltd was trading at 254.3 rupees on BSE, up almost 3% from the previous close. The dovish tone from US Fed sparked a rally in the global market, and Indian stocks were no exception to this. BSE Sensex and NSE Nifty jumped to fresh record highs, rising over 1% each. The strong surge in the benchmark indices came amid gains in banking and IT stocks. At 12:17 p.m., the Sensex was up 833.89 points or 1.2% at 70,418.49, and the Nifty was up 230.90 points or 1.1% at 21,157.20. About 1920 shares advanced, 1243 shares declined, and 75 shares unchanged. LTIMindtree Ltd. Shares of the Larsen & Toubro Group company gained as much as 3.7% to 5,937 rupees on December 14, a day after they traded in the red. The surge comes after the Fed signaled the 2% inflation target could be achieved earlier than estimated. HCL Tech Limited. Shares of the company rose 3% to 1,409 rupees on December 14, snapping its two-day gaining streak on the bourses. The surge comes after investors cheered Fed's decision to keep the interest rates unchanged, and hinted that the 2% inflation target could be achieved before the initial estimates. Infosys Ltd. Shares of the IT company gained 2.8% to 1,488 rupees after the Fed kept interest rates unchanged. About 64 lakh shares changed hands, above the 1-week average of 62 lakh shares. Declaration. A below information is educational purpose only. Please subscribe and support my channel.